2, 1. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rose, and I am back with another video. As you guys can see from the title and the thumbnail of this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a labor and delivery Q&A. You guys have had so many questions. It's been 2 weeks now since I gave birth. Crazy. Like, I cannot believe my son is already 2 weeks. But I'm about to answer all of y'all frequently asked questions. You guys went insane. There's so many questions to answer, so many little story times and stuff to get into. So we're gonna get right into this video. Before we get into this video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We are on the road to 100K, y'all. Want to get there by the end of the year. I really feel like we could do it. I know a lot of it is on me. I have to be more consistent, but you know, being a first-time mom is not the easiest thing in the world, so I am trying to balance a whole bunch of things at once. Bear with me, y'all. I'm also gonna try to not like have any edits in this video, just straight raw and uncut for you guys. So once I'm done answering everything and doing this video, I could just straight upload it for you guys. So yeah, there's probably gonna be no edits in this video. Baby boy is right next to me in his co-sleeper, knocked out. He makes a lot of noises in his sleep, so y'all gonna be hearing him throughout this video, and I'm gonna try to get into it as fast as possible because I don't want him to wake up and then I'm gonna have to stop the video. So yeah, let's get right into it. I'm gonna start from the very beginning. Did you get epidural? I did get epidural, y'all, but I waited too late, and they did not tell me that after you wait a certain amount of time, like and you're a certain amount of centimeters, it may or may not work. I got my epidural at 7 centimeters and it did not work for me. So I got it, but it didn't work. So basically natural labor. Crazy. Next question, the best moment in the hospital. This is the moment that I really wish I could relive. Like, it makes me so emotional to think about it. When my son first came out. Like, when he first came out, obviously, like, the first person that I looked at was Fate, his father. And he just was filled with so many emotion. And I was just so, like, shocked. Like, I was so speechless. Like, I didn't know how to react to my son's arrival. Like, I didn't cry. Like, I was just stuck, y'all. And when I looked at Fate and he was just looking at me crying and just saying, like, you did it, like, you're so strong, I love you so much, like, our son is here. Like, he was just filled with so much emotions, and I just wish I could relive that moment again. Like, just seeing his face and his emotions and just how he was kissing all on me and stuff. Like, that was like a surreal experience, like an out-of-body experience. I don't know how to explain it, but that was definitely the best moment in the hospital. And just having my whole village in the room with me, like, the next day, Stacy was there, his mom was there, my mom was there, his dad was there, Brayla was there. You know, the only person that we was really missing was Marcus, which is my baby daddy's father. But, like, that's my village right there. So to have everybody in the room at once, it was just like, I felt so, like, happy inside. How long did I push for? I pushed for 30 minutes, y'all. Literally 30 minutes. He made his entry in 30 minutes. Do I feel like drinking the okra water helped with labor? I'm going to say that everything I did to help me with labor helped me with labor because I only pushed for 30 minutes. It was a really fast, process. I progressed so easily the whole day. My cervix was soft as hell. Only like the last 10 minutes before I pushed, there was a little piece of my cervix that did not get soft, that was giving us a hard time. But in those 10 minutes, it had finally gotten soft. So yeah, I want to say that everything I did helped because I did have a very fast labor and I progressed very quickly. Like, the fact that I was even able to stay home until I was 4 centimeters is crazy. And I didn't even know I was 4 centimeters. So yeah. What is the baby's name? We are going to be announcing his name when we drop the pictures that we took from our photo shoot. He had his newborn photo shoot, like, I want to say the Saturday after he was born, but it takes 2 weeks for the pictures to get edited after we pick them. So we're just waiting to get the edited pictures back, and once we drop those pictures, his name will be in the caption and all of that good stuff, and that's when you guys will be able to know his name. What was the pain level 1 through 10? Like, I can't even rate the pain because it's just such an out of body experience. Like, there's nothing like it. Like, it's like period cramps on steroids. And then if you're a man and you never had period cramps, I don't know what to compare it to. But it's painful, y'all. It's painful, but it's so worth it because, like, you just literally have to be a mental giant in the process and just tell yourself, like, yes, all this pain that I'm going through is going to bring me to my biggest blessing in the end. So you just gotta keep, like, your mental right, keep praying to God. I swear, like, that's what kept me going. Like, just telling myself, like, God, you got me. Like, I know I got this. Like, I'm gonna meet my son at the end. And then it also, like, it's important to choose who you have in your labor and delivery room very wisely, because you want the people in there to be speaking life into you, to be worried about you, to make sure you're good, to tell you that you can do it, you got this, like, things like that. So yeah. Things they let you do not do before you delivered. I could not eat, and I did not know that. When I got to the hospital, I had no clue that I was in labor. So I hadn't ate anything besides like an Uncrustable and some pineapples before I got to the hospital. And when I got to the hospital and I was in labor, they were like, you cannot eat. And I'm just like, wow, I only ate an Uncrustable and pineapples. How am I supposed to push out my son and I didn't even eat anything? I feel like I had no energy, no nothing. But you get through it, and you can drink water. Yeah. I would say before you on your way to the hospital, when you think you're in labor, you don't know, whatever the case is, eat, baby. Stop and grab you a meal if you can, because I regret not doing that. Do you have a smell after giving birth? No disrespect. I do not have a smell down there. I feel like the smell down there that I have is from bleeding. And it's kind of like, you know, when you have your period and you smell like you have your period when you down there, that's what it smells like. It's not bad. Definitely keep yourself like up to date with, like, you know, wiping and all of that stuff. One smell that I do have after giving birth is like armpit smell. Like, my armpits are, like, it's crazy. I also feel like it's because I'm not using the deodorant that always helps me with my like bad armpit smell, which is Degree. I'm using Secret at the moment, but I do need to get me some Degree because Degree usually helps with my armpit smell. But I've been using like antibacterial soap, and I've also been like exfoliating down there to help in the meantime. But I would say that that's really like the only smell that I have. Just my armpits get very rough during the day, and I be having to like wipe them off, put more deodorant, take a shower, things like that. I'm about to give birth at the end of April. How does getting the epidural feel? Did you feel nauseous? The epidural hurts. That needle in your back hurts. They do it at the top of your contraction so you don't feel it up. Supposedly, baby, I felt it regardless. So yeah, that hurts real bad. Did I get nauseous after it? No. Like I said, it didn't work for me, so I don't know if like it helps me answering the question, because maybe if I did feel it, maybe I would have got nauseous. I don't know. So yeah. Are you sleeping when he sleeps yet? I try my best. I definitely get a nap in most days, not every single day. Because when he's asleep, I like to take the time to do things that I haven't been able to do, whether that's like clean this up or do my hair, brush my teeth, take a shower, do a YouTube video, get on live and TikTok stream, because baby, these bills still got to get paid. So when he's sleeping, I try to take advantage to do things that I can't do when he's awake. But some days I'm just so tired, and even when my plate is full, I'm just like, I'm gonna take a nap right with him. So it really just all depends. Did I ever feel scared during labor? How did you deal with it? Definitely felt scared. I dealt with it by just expressing that to my child's father and him just speaking life into me. I feel like that helped me a lot. And just praying to God. If you guys watched my story time of my labor and delivery, there was like a moment in the end where I just wanted to give up. Like, I feel like I couldn't do it anymore. And just, you know, like I said, the people that are in your labor and delivery room are very important. And them just speaking life to me helped me through that, because I definitely wanted to give up. So yeah. How did you know your water broke? My water actually got broken by the nurse. They didn't do like the balloon method that everybody be talking about. They put like a stick or something up there, and it just bursted right open, literally. And it felt very weird. It was like very warm, like just, yeah, very warm water everywhere. And when they first popped it, like a lot of water came out, and then they like changed the pads that I had on me and under me, but it kept on like coming out. Like as time went on, you just feel a swoosh and more stuff will come out. And then like at one time, my child's father changed me, my child's father's mom changed me, the doctors changed me a few times because I just didn't want to lay in that. Like it just felt disgusting. It was very warm and like a gushy feeling. So yeah. Did I tear? Yes, I have 3 stitches. Yeah, that was the question. Would I do it again? Like it's so easy to say, nah, I wouldn't do it again. That shit was painful. That was too much. Da da da. But it's like when I look at him and how much I love him and how much of a blessing he is to my life, is like I know my next child, if I have one, I'm gonna feel the same way about them. So, like, yeah, I would do it again. Did the tea and okra water help with tearing? I'm 36 weeks and so scared of tearing. I mean, I did that and I still tore. I feel like I tore though because I pushed through the ring of fire, and you're not supposed to do that. But when his head was out, that's when I felt the ring of fire, and I was like, I'm not gonna wait till the next contraction. I'm going to push, and I feel like that's what caused me to tear. But like that'd be the least of your worries, honestly. Like after I pushed him out and they put him on my chest and all of that, and I was holding him, that's when they were like stitching me up, and I promise I didn't even feel it. Like your body endures so much pain that once he's here, you literally don't care about anything else but him. Like I did not feel them stitching me up or anything like that. Now 2 weeks later, I still have my stitches. I thought that they dissolved because I couldn't see them, but 2 weeks later, like yesterday is when I seen them for the first time, because there's like a piece of my stitch hanging out, and it's been a little bit uncomfortable to deal with now because of that stitch that's hanging out. But other than that, like it hasn't been like affecting me at all these whole 2 weeks. So yeah, I don't feel like it's really nothing to be scared of. Oh, my mom is calling me. I'll call her back. Okay. How did contractions feel, baby? You've so much pressure down there. Like I said, period cramps on 1,000. You just have so much pressure, and you just want to like grab onto something and squeeze it. Like you just want to think about anything else or feel anything else besides the contractions at the moment. So yeah, that's how it feels. Out of body experience for real. How long was the process? I labored for like 15 hours. I labored from like 4 in the morning till I gave birth at 11. So however many hours that was. Mom, I'm filming a YouTube video. Just use the one that you've been using that's good for you. All right. I love you too. The baby's sleeping. I'll call you when he's awake. All right. When can we see him? I'm never going to share my son on social media. I feel like this is a conversation that me and his dad keeps having, because his dad is like, you really think we're never going to post him? Like, and I'm just like, yeah, like I want to protect his peace by all means necessary. The hate that I get on social media, the hate that his father gets on social media, like I would hate for that to go on to him just because he's our child. He is so innocent, he is so precious, and he just don't deserve none of that. Like I said, it still hurts my feelings sometimes when I read certain comments about me. So it's like, imagine me reading comments that people are saying about my son, like my literal world, my everything. Like what? I'm gonna crash out. So I feel like for everybody's peace, I think it's just best to never post him. And if we decide to change our minds whenever that happens, if it happens, then it happens, and we'll deal with everything then. But right now, I'm standing on, I do not want to show my son at all. Do I want more kids? I definitely don't want more kids until I'm married, and who knows when that'll be. So I'm also okay with being one and done at the same time. So would I like to have another kid? Yeah, because I want him to have another sibling, but I'm also okay with not having another kid, if that makes sense. Next question. What do I think helped induce my labor most out of all the things that I tried? I'm gonna say bouncing on the ball. Y'all, I bounced on the ball for like 2 days before I gave birth heavily because I was like battling on TikTok Live with my child's father and just on the ball the entire time while doing that, and drinking red raspberry leaf tea. Because during those days I was drinking it like twice or 3 times a day. So I'm gonna say that those two things are what like helped the most, because that's what I remember the most doing right before I went into labor. So yeah. And walking. I was walking a lot those days before I went into birth. Hair appointments, getting my nails done, my toes done. Maybe my pedicure induced my labor too, because I did get a pedicure literally the day before I went into labor. But I don't know, y'all. Like, these things could really help, or these things don't help. Who knows? Literally. My water did not break on its own. Already explained that. Am I going to teach my son Spanish? For surely he's going to be bilingual. I feel like me being bilingual helped me so much in this world, and I feel like it's such a good such a good attribute to have. And yeah, he's going to speak Spanish too, for sure. What actually did I use in my hospital bag? I did use my pajamas. I used my socks. I used the Frida underwear. He's about to wake up, y'all. What's wrong, baby? I definitely didn't use a lot of the things that I packed. I'm not even gonna lie. But like I said, I had rather been overpacked and have everything that I felt like was gonna make me comfortable than to not have it. So yeah. Who does he look more like? If you ask his father's gonna say him. If you ask me, I'm gonna say me. Maybe he's a perfect mix of both of us. I don't know. We're biased. What was a ring of fire like? Literally a ring of fire. Like, the name for it is exactly how it feels. Explains it perfectly. It literally feels like the hole that he's coming out of is on fire. Like somebody's lighting a fire. That shit hurts. And when you have the epidural, I've heard so many different experiences. People that epidural work did not feel it at all. My epidural didn't work, so I felt it. And that's why when they told me, we're just going to wait for the next contraction, I said, no, I'm pushing right now. Because that ring of fire was already happening. I need him out. I was not waiting for the next contraction. The ring of fire is no joke. I was hoping that it was just a myth, but that shit is real. Very much real. I did not plan to get pregnant. I was actually on birth control when I got pregnant, but I knew what day I got pregnant because I always marked in my calendar when I had unprotected you know what. So yeah. Did I feel them giving me the epidural shot? Absolutely. Was the food in the hospital good? Yes, it was. I was ordering the same thing the entire time I was there, a plain cheeseburger. It was very good. And then my baby daddy was also ordering me whatever food I wanted. So he much had rather ordered me food than me eat the hospital food. But I was eating the hospital food and having me order him food. I don't know why. I was literally so hungry after giving birth. Like, I was eating crazy the next 3 days after giving birth. Did the room smell after you gave birth? I don't think so. Nobody said that it smelled, and I didn't smell anything. But that's actually a good question, because now I'm gonna ask my baby father, like, did the room stink after I gave birth? How many hours are you in the hospital? I was in the hospital from 1 in the afternoon, and that's when I got there, and they told me I was 4 centimeters. Gave birth at 11 on a Thursday night and left Saturday morning. So that's how long I was in the hospital for. Was picking names hard? Yes, it was hard. Because I had names I liked that my baby father didn't like. He had names he liked that I didn't like until he finally just was able to decide on a name. So, is there a meaning behind his name? Yeah. How many pounds was he? He was 7 pounds, 5 ounces. My first meal after birth. Damn, I don't remember. Whataburger. Honey butter chicken biscuit. A honey butter chicken biscuit with orange juice. And then they had brought me like snacks to the room. I ate like grapes, cheese, Oreos. That morning I had Chick-fil-A, Chili's. Like, I was eating like a freaking cow after I gave birth. It's crazy. Did my son's father give me a push gift? If so, what is it? He has not given me a push gift. He's actually gifting me a baby moon, basically, I guess you could call it, a push vacation. Once the baby has all of his shots, we're gonna probably leave the baby with his mom or my mom for like a weekend or like 3 or 4 days and just go on a vacation that he's paying for. So yeah, because he asked me what I wanted and I did not know what I wanted. And then he was like, what about a vacation? And I was like, that's a good one. So yeah. What am I looking forward to in this chapter? I'm looking forward to, and I know that this isn't my son's job to do, but I'm looking forward to him just healing me. Like, I'm looking forward to him giving me purpose. I'm looking forward to him helping me become the best version of myself. I'm looking forward to him helping me really focus on what's important and what's not. So yeah, he has a big job, and I feel like he's doing a good job at it so far. So, was my child's father sleeping a lot during labor, even a few hours after giving birth? He was awake with me the entire time, y'all. He had finally fell asleep when the baby had finally fell asleep. And I was just up watching them for a while until I finally fell asleep. But my child's father did not sleep while I was in labor or anything like that. He was right by my side, awake as hell the whole time. What was I doing before I went into labor? Before we went to the hospital, we were literally watching a movie. And I was eating the fruit and the Uncrustables, just timing my contractions. And I had like took a shower, I took my wig off, did my hair, all of that. So yeah. I feel like all of these questions are like repetitive questions, so I'm just trying to read to see if there's like any new ones that I haven't answered. Was labor faster than you expected? I'm gonna say yes, because I progressed really fast and I wasn't expecting to progress really fast, because like you always hear about people being in labor for hours and hours and days. So how am I feeling being a first-time mom? It's amazing. Motherhood is literally the best hood. When people say that, they really like know what they're talking about. Like, I love it here. I don't know. It's just so rewarding. Like, he's just my everything. Like, I love him so much. I would do whatever for him. I love being his mom. Like, I get emotional talking about it because I really do just love him so much. I really needed him. I really did. Again, just trying to see if there's any questions that I haven't answered yet. When did you know to go to the hospital? When I couldn't handle the contractions at home anymore. Like, it got to a point where I literally felt like crying. And once I got to that point, I was like, yeah, it's time to go to the hospital. Like, I can't take it anymore. Like, I was literally grabbing onto feet, like, going like that to him. And I was doing that the whole entire time. I was having contractions. But once it got to the point where I felt like I couldn't walk, like, I was in the verge of tears, I'm like, yeah, it's time to go to the hospital for sure. Any new questions? Any new questions? Why didn't I vlog it? I honestly regret not vlogging it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, afterwards, I was like, damn, I definitely should have vlogged it. because like now I'm wishing I could relive the experience, and it's like I have it photographed in my memory, but I wish I had a video that I could look back to. My mom actually did record it, and she has it on her phone, but like I just wish like I would have got like the behind the scenes and like all of that stuff too. I didn't do it because I just wanted to live in the moment, and like there was just so much going on the day of that I couldn't imagine having to like hold the camera and do all of that. But I really do wish I would have. How did it feel to use the bathroom after birth? Yeah, people scared the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie. I was so scared to pee. I was so scared to do my first poop because I'm just like, yo, people be saying the first poop, the first piss hurts, this, that, and the third. It really didn't hurt. As long as you have that, the peri bottle, when you're using the bathroom, you'll be fine. Like, when I was using the bathroom, my baby's, oh, see, like my stitches are so uncomfortable right now because that piece is hanging out. My baby's father would just be like squeezing the peri bottle as I was peeing and stuff, and that helped a lot. So yeah, peri bottle, clutch. Your first poop though, I would say does kind of hurt. I was hella constipated after, but I recommend taking stool softeners to help with that. Because I strained so much while pushing, I got hemorrhoids in my booty hole. Sorry, too much information, TMI. But now every single time I poop, the hemorrhoids come back out, and it just is painful. I have Preparation H. It's something that you could buy like at Walmart, CVS, places like that, and you just put that liquid like right onto the hemorrhoid, and the skin goes right back in. It's annoying as hell, honestly, because it's like every single time I poop now, it comes out. I gotta use that cream to put the skin back in. I was talking to my OBGYN, and they said if it continues to be a problem, they're gonna see what they can further do for me. I might just have to get a hemorrhoid surgery to just take that all off, because that's not cute. Like, ew. So yeah. So I believe sons should get circumcised at birth. We decided to get our son circumcised. I feel like it's so much better to do it when they're a baby and they can't remember that pain, rather than do it when they're older and they're gonna remember it and they're gonna feel it and everything. It took about like, I would say like a week to heal. You put the dressing with petroleum jelly over his, every single time you change his diaper, and yeah, he's good. He's doing good. So describe the feeling you felt when you first started pushing. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you just pushing everything out of you. How did it feel when the placenta was coming out? They do massage your stomach until the placenta comes out. It really wasn't painful though. People made it seem like it was painful. It was not painful. They probably pushed on my stomach like 2 good times and it fell out. I didn't even ask to look at it. I'm mad I didn't, because damn, like I wish I would have seen what it looked like. So yeah. I think that's really it. Yeah, I feel like all these questions are just repeating themselves now. What word would you use to describe hearing your baby's cry for the first time? Relief, because it took a long time to cry. They had to like flick him, hit his back, like they had to do the most to get him to cry, and then he finally cried. So, but he's not really a crier. Like my son cries when he's hungry or when I'm changing him. Other than that, he really don't cry at all. Did my baby daddy pass out? He did not, but he was very, very like there's so many pictures that we have of him, and his face is just like he just looked like he was about to pass out the whole time, but he didn't. He did cut his cord. I did lay on my back for birth. My due date was March 28th, and he came March 20th, so he came a whole week and a day early. How was the feeling of baby boy being put on your chest for the first time? I was stuck. Like, I don't know. I just was filled with so much emotions that when they finally laid him on my chest, I just had like no emotion. Like I was just so stuck and speechless and just like, what the, like what just happened, bro? Like it was just a lot. It was a lot. I did not poop while giving birth. If the baby's so cute, why won't you show his face? It's not about his cuteness or not. And it's people like you with comments like that that really make me never want to show my son. Like, what? Did I use my postpartum items? I did. Frida boy shorts, Perry bottle, Tux, the foam, all of that stuff helped majorly after I gave birth. But I only use it for like maybe a week and then I stopped because I'm not like bleeding that much anymore. So right now I have regular panties on with a pad on, a regular always pad. Yeah. All right. I think we are about done, y'all. All of these questions are repetitive. If I missed anything that anybody asked, please comment it down below and I will try to get back to you. Overall, my labor and delivery was beautiful because it led me to my biggest blessing. I would do it over and over again if it leads me to him. Yeah, I love being a mom. He's amazing. Let me know in the comments below what more videos do you guys want to see. Because there's a whole bunch of different content that I could give you guys. I could show you guys his closet, the bedside cart, maybe show you guys what was in my hospital bag, what I used, what I didn't use, go more further into postpartum items, just things like that. I still need to give you guys my house tour. I actually just got my balcony done as well. I wanted to film this video on my balcony, but it's super windy today in Houston, so I didn't want that wind to mess up my video. But yeah, let me know. There's a lot of different content that I can try to do for you guys and want to do for you guys. So I love you guys so much. As you know, I like to end off every single video with a prayer. I pray that everybody watching this video is in the best of health. May you have an abundance of wealth coming your way. I pray that the Lord continue to cover us in his blood and protect us from harm's way. May we get to and from each of our destinations safe and untouched. Lord, we want to thank you for the roof over our head, the food in our refrigerator, the clothes on our backs, and the money in our bank accounts, for nothing is possible without you. Lord, protect us and our loved ones. If anybody's watching this video with negativity, may that negativity be returned back to its sender. I love you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.